The 20% where they talk say they will start to come out from my account from 2026 as task. See, I don't get what I go tell this shameless government. When they give me job, when they give me security, they don't even give me better life for Nigeria. They don't give me job and security. They want to come out 20% from my account. See, I don't get what I go tell this shameless Nigerian government. Now bank and me and them get issue. See, bank, if they born you well, come out 20%. I will go work finish, go put money for my account. You come out, go give government. If they born on aware, come out 20% from my account. Now bank I go face. Now bank I go face. If they born on aware, try them. This shameless government, they will not give me job or anything. Now you go come out my 20%. Go give them.
Mr. Tinubu, Mr. Strategist want to start collecting tax from 2026. You want the chop for where you no work. Inside the same Nigeria that you, yourself, you have removed subsidy that you can give us better life. No accountability till now. We don't have better life. You have do all the reform you want to do. Inside this, your administration, nobody don't borrow issue. You don't borrow everything if you borrow for this country. Still till now, we don't have better life. You now reason it too far. Say, okay, the next thing is to do is to collect tax. From where? Inside which money? Inside the same country that Nigerians barely have 500k in their accounts. Where all of us, they suffer, no food, nothing, no good road, bad health care. Nobody they collect 5 naira on behalf of being a Nigerian in this country till today. We get NIN, TIN, Kinikonen, FIN, Kinikonen. Nobody feel use and collect 1 naira inside this country, and you people want to collect tax. You not even go call France, make call help now. France we get stable lights, we get good road. Make you come help you. You cannot go and invite France to come and give you 24 hours light. But you go there, you want them to come and help you with tax. We are so dull. We are brainwashed. We don't get sense for this country. We don't know how to calculate tax. What have you provided for us as Nigeria that warrant you that we will use our hard-earned money and give you just like that without accountability? Explain. Nobody should take this law. This is total madness.
It is either Nigerians decide to unite and deliver ourselves from this affliction called APC, or APC go be the end of Nigeria. Either we chose to come together, mobilize to rescue our life, to save ourselves from this affliction, this curse and calamity we call government. It is either we rescue ourselves or APC go be the end of Nigeria as we know it. Shame on anybody where they defend this level of failure, incompetence and mischief we call government in Nigeria. Now waiting that they call master strategic leadership be this. Shame on master strategic leadership. In the history of failure in government, the Tinubu-led APC federal government stand out in a class of its own in failure and incompetence. This is real motopark politics. Now the thing where they talk say they go hit the ground running be this. Una don't hit the ground and forget to run. I never talk about this issue of tax because the only thing where this government like now to know how to collect tax. It is not to build productivity, it's not to improve productivity, to end insecurity, it is not to protect life and property, it is not to stop corruption. No, it is engaging in even more corruption, then demanding the people to pay more tax. Pay more tax. So you want to sign with France, you want to do this. Your own now to collect tax. It does not matter what you use the tax to do, as long as you are collecting more money from the people. Nigerians, we are the gifts that continues giving, while the people in government are the ones who will live in luxury and affluence. Ori buruku lenshe. That one I never talk about them officially, but you see this tax where they talk of 2026, so Nigerians will resist any attempt to tax us into criminality again for public office holders. Make una listen to video of the honorable where they for House of Reps, the honorable Dansuki from Sokoto, alleging, according to him, say the so-called tax reform bill where they pass for House of Reps and Senate, it is different from waiting federal government don gazette they distribute for ministry. That is the allegation of a National Assembly member be say a law that was passed by the National Assembly has been altered and tampered with by the executive arm of government, by the presidency, and the final gazetted copy where they sell to Nigerians is not what was passed in the National Assembly under Master Strategist leadership,
which is being sold to Nigerians at the Ministry of Information, which I personally went to buy the gazetted copies are not what was
Nigerians, the one where we did so for this APC, it be like a lot of una never understand because the express when I don't enter. So then listen to the statement, the committee hearing for National Assembly. Wale Edu, Minister for Finance and Coordinating Minister of Economy, Atiku Bagudu, the Minister for Budget, and also the FIRS Chairman Zacchaeus, all of them there for National Assembly. Make una hear story where people from the same government they talk. Minister of Finance they talk say their projected revenue for 2025 was 40 trillion. As they are talking today, they were only able to get about 10 trillion. Meanwhile, for this video, President Tinubu been already declared say they don't meet the target of expected revenue since August. Make una see government where they call master strategic leadership. So as it is right now, that they seek the implementation approval of National Assembly to move part of the 2024 budget where they use for 2025 into 2026. Move 2025 on into 2026. Then 2026 on go there for 2020. A round of applause for Master Strategic Oriburuku. Hey! I never see more the igum. I beg now, where when I don't see this kind of master strategic leadership before, and then come they hear the response of the FIRS chairman.
You have 1 year revenue, use it to manage 2-year budget. So even if you met the 1 year revenue, how will you?
They are trying to use the revenue for 1 year. Revenue for 1 year to split into how many years? And that is why they are having, how we not go get economic problem. Because of this unfortunate economic policies and decision, they want use fake statistics to kill Nigerians. Every day when I go come out with data when I only when I sabi, National Bureau of Statistics say inflation has jumped up, inflation has jumped down, inflation have done this. What is the result in the quality of lives of the people? What is the effect in the cost of commodities in the market? Waiting be the value of the naira. Oriburuku leshe tax collector government. The only thing we wanna sabi na how to collect tax. Nobody where they talk say collection of tax is bad. Even the France when they go sign so-called agreements with, they have social security for their people, and the people know how to prosecute their government if they fail to use taxpayer money judiciously, not to tax people into corruption and criminality. Transform education no, health sector no, transport no, power no. It is just to collect tax and collect tax. The revenue we una don't say from non-payment of oil subsidy where they think they. Where is all the money and all the other taxes we una don't collect? So now una go continue to the chop while Nigerians go they pay tax for corruption and criminality. It will be resisted by Nigerians. If this is what una they call master strategist leadership, then you are amongst men most miserable. There no one made they talk about Nigerians all die and die. This country will not die here, we live here. You must mobilize and rescue ourselves. Nigeria does not have leaders, we have predators. And under predator leadership, every prey is a potential victim. If you do not come together and rescue yourself, to save yourself from predators and get leaders so that the lives of people can become better. Look at allegations from an honorable member. Look at meeting of politicians or be appointees from the same government. Minister go talk this one, budget minister go say this one, FRS chairman go talk this one. Under master strategist leadership, Oriburuku Lenshe Nigerian government, Oriburuku Lenshe Nigeria, na the way where we stand, na cameraman go snap us. This will continue for as long as you permit it. It is up to all of us. May God give Nigerians the courage to deliver and rescue themselves from this affliction and curse we call government. My name is Peter for Nigeria.
Together, we are going to stop the tax regime, or we are going to pause the tax regime. I'll be going to court on Monday. I'll be submitting our brief on Monday to stop federal government from this tax on the 1st of January, because we have a proof from National Assembly saying the list or the one they approved from National Assembly is not the same as what they are planning to use. So now we are going to court on Monday. I will volunteer to go to court and do all the legal work for us to get to a judge and stop President Tinubu and APC from starting this new tax regime. This tax regime has been compromised, is infected, is not what we want right now. We make money from oil, gas, gold, lithium, nickel, bitumen, cocoa, rice pyramid, tomato, curry, and many more products. So we or you as a government must show us how you are spending our money before you can enter our account on the 1st of January. So I'll be going to court to ask for a suspension of 180 days. 180 days for this tax regime to hold on for 180 days till you come out and tell us what it's about. I'll be going to court on behalf of Nigerians, and I'll be going to court to sue the federal government, the Attorney General, Accountant General of the Federation, and I will be joining the National Assembly in my suit. So we are going to court. APC government must stop the tax regime now till a competent court can tell us what this is about. Because House of Rep member came out and said it's been compromised. So tax regime must not go on for 1st of January. Give us 180 days. We need to debate and discuss about this tax regime. Nigerians, you owe us that much because you've been managing our resources and we're still shouting of corruption. Now you want to start coming into our account. No, we must balance it. So there have to be a proper argument. So we'll be in court on Monday. And fellow Nigerians, it's time for us to go to court to stop this compromised tax regime.
The bill, the document you gave to the House of Reps that they screened and passed was not the same that the Senate have gazetted and passed into law. This is the level, this is just one of the criminal tendency of Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government. When Showore called this man a criminal, the DSS was so quick in taking him to court. Is this not a criminal offense? Is this not an impeachable offense? A breach of... Okay, now, to even make it worse, the part that got me more angry is when the speaker said, observation noted and action will be taken, be rest assured. Action to be taken against who? By who? In Nigeria? Who is to take the action against Tinubu? Because Tinubu is at the middle of this. Him and his gangs. You want to start collecting tax. See, I told people before, some people will come online defending rubbish, trying to tell us there are good parts in the tax reform, the tax law reform, I mean whatever they call it. And there is something I've always said, nothing good, I've said it before, I'm saying it again, nothing good can possibly come from a Bola Ahmed Tinubu who was able to snatch, grab power. You don't steal power to serve the people. You don't steal power. You don't rig yourself into power to come and be doing good. How many times do we need to say this? That is top power that was never his is a clear indication that he has come to destroy. They said the thief cometh not but to steal and destroy. Bola Ahmed Tinubu stole power now, or you don't know. And if you agree that he stole power, how will he steal power to serve you? No, tell me now. So that speaker who said, observation noted, actions will be taken, more than stop to the fool on herself. In the same clown, Tinubu will not just be impeached, but will be arrested. Everybody that is involved. This is what they do whenever you hear budget padding. What they read to you, they will read rubbish, read the surface, and put criminal document inside. This is the same thing they do during elections. Elections will be going on in the field. During the coalition, they have a duplicate copy that they are going to present to INEC. And Nigerians still keep supporting this. Well, I don't know. We don't have a Senate. Honestly, if you say impeach Tinubu, who is to impeach him? The rubber stamp Senate? In fact, the rubber stamp Senate? I don't just understand. And Nigerians don't understand all of this madness. A people can never be more insulted than Bola Ahmed Tinubu have done to Nigeria. Nigeria and Nigerians have been the most insulted by Tinubu and his gang and his cohorts. What kind of madness is this? By Jonathan now, you start seeing laws that you don't know about, that they never told you about, because it has been passed. That's when you get to know, okay, didn't you read it? If this honorable member now have not taken time to go and read what is in the public, he would never have knew that it is not what they passed that was being given to the public, or that was being passed into law by the rubber stamp Senate. And somebody think we have a government or we have a country. Nigerians, not until you wake up to say enough is enough. We will share religion, we will share ethnicity, we will share political difference, and we have to rescue our country. Not until this happens, we're all going to learn the hard way.
President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the President of the Federal Republic of Benin Republic. Alpha, I hear say by January you want to collect tax. Go dey enter people account, they comot money for tax. Abeg, the tax money na what for? For the good road, steady light, good hospital, good education. The tax now for waiting now. I mean, for the good economy, the good Nigerians, the good health where we get for this country. The tax now for the living well, where we live well. When people don't die for the hospital, finish. People they die because of hospital, because of hospital equipment, ability they call them. Lack of equipment for the hospital. No good road. Bad economy. In fact, Nigeria say no even good. We're going to collect tax for what exactly? Oh, so if I say that money we na the best, no do na again. So now our own money, our money where we work for, where they our bank. Now that's what they use now. They support your lifestyle, your luxury lifestyle where you now they live, abi. They buy more cars, abi. You know when they use our money, they send you now children go abroad again, abi. So they sponsor now student school for abroad, abi. You know what use our money? You want use our money, go there buy more security for that your stupid son. We carry behavior like shaka, like your sport. When they call her Tinubu, you want to use and go buy more coin for your maybe more convoy, more security for your maybe. Thunder go fire you allegedly. You know go better for you allegedly. See no try me. If they buy you well, Tinubu 2032. Where them my access bank? Go come out. Make I hear say that 200 na day on top. You come out. That 2032. You go why me? You dey hear me? Tax where they collect. I don't know tax. The tax man I work for. I never know. You see her now push. I see there. I dey manage my life. No tell me Tinubu. No cover my money. You never talk how we go to solve the problem of the country. Insecurity everywhere. People they die for bush. You don't talk anything about that one. Your own na money matter. They talk about tax. Na money. Anything like corruption, I deal with the see you, Tinubu. You know they see you for where they find solution to the problem. Now only where they had more problem to the problem where they gone already. Now there they see you. Your life don't spoil, Tinubu, allegedly. Not go better for you, where man. Yeah, this super people. Anyway.
At this point, it's either Tinubu finds a way to respectfully resign or be impeached. Tinubu must be impeached. Say no to tax. Say no to any form of lunatic revenue generation. You know be revenue generator. If now what you want be, no go fit do for country where they as wretched as Nigeria. Country where almost 80% of the citizens they hungry, they starve to death. Country where hunger they keep us safe, like Tinubu. Sponsored by Tinubu. Yet this man is still, trying as much as he can to milk people where they die. People will never see food chop, to milk them dry. So it's either he resigns or he gets impeached. This revolution, it go happen. Like, now 2026, this country will finally just end. The Nigeria will end before the world ends. So, now 2026, then go just end Nigeria if Tinubu refuses to resign. or if they refuse to impeach him. So two things, one must take place. It's either Tinubu goes or Nigeria goes. The two of us cannot exist at once. The two of them cannot exist at once. Because since this man take office, now from one catastrophe to the other, like the catastrophe and the rate when each of them take they happen, just be as if saying every day, then they unlock catastrophe. Every fucking day when you wake up, you go see another catastrophe. Then he go come they use the likes of this dirty, black, idiotic boy, VDM. They distract us. They keep us in constant state of distraction. You don't go know when things they suck underground. You don't go know when leg walks they happen. You don't go know when then they invite people who go kill us. Like you won't know what is going on because of the noise online. And they will still bring another one. They will still like push to. If you doubt me, just wait for it. You will see that as the year draws closer, like the year end draws closer. As year they reach after 25th or even before 25th, you go see say noise go flow everywhere again online. But obviously it will not work. Because when you were taking the natural resources, the average Nigerian no go even get issue with you. Say you thief drums and drums of oil, crude oil, go sell, right? Or say you they take money where you supposed to use work, they thief trillions and trillions of naira and dollars, you they thief. The average Nigerian self, he no talk to you. But you see that money where they back, that money where we say in suffer, in sweat, in bleed, in do everything, in crack brain, in plan, in do whatever. Make. Now there then go draw the line, give you. And if you're a Yoruba person watching this, thunder fire you. Yes, thunder fire you. Ogun kill you. Ogun kill you, kill your generation, kill everything where you stand for. You know go better for you. You know, I don't want to say son. This is a pandemic. For Yoruba people, this is a pandemic. Their need to defend a failure is a pandemic because they don't think that Tinubu's failure is their failure because of tribalism. So if you're a Yoruba person watching this, thunder fire you, you go buy before your time. Yes, you know go make up for this life. Well, except if let's say you are not part of the people supporting this demon. But if you are, man, not to talk. Nonsense.
Dear President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, if you don't want this country and Nigeria to tear apart in your own administration, go and withdraw that taxation policy that you want to implement in 2026. Dear President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you have become very, very good in taking bad advices. The advices that you have been taking from the people that have been working around you, giving you advices on how to pilot the affairs of Nigeria. See where it has gotten Nigeria today. See how devastated the administration Nigeria has become. See how destabilized everything in Nigeria has become. That is the product of the advices that you have been abducting and you have been taking from people around you. They have advised you now to implement the taxation that you implemented in Lagos, to implement it in the whole Nigeria for their own selfish interest. I'm very sure it's for their own selfish interest. If it's not for our own personal interest, there is this software developers app, BSB Verse is their name. See their name here. They develop a transparency app. They say I should come and take the app. Tax committee, if you people really don't want to steal the people's money, then you should go and take a free app that is given to you. They have already developed the app, transparent app, showing everything. So go and take the app. In as much as you cannot take that app, it simply means that your intentions of collecting 20% taxation in 2026 from Nigerian people are also for selfish purposes. At this point in Nigeria now that everything is completely destabilized, people are literally living in fear. They are not even complaining of their hardship and they are complaining about their life. They don't know if they are going to live tomorrow or not. You are talking about taxation in 2026. That will be the height of wickedness from a human being. A country where the system is not working. I don't know how you are going to identify some transactions that are given to people, whether the money that was sent to somebody is a gift. I don't know how you are going to find out. Or you are going to tax everybody's transaction. All Nigerian citizens have been paying VAT on all commodities, paying tax already. So imagine a situation where you own a company. Now I pay company tax as my company. From my own earning, I sent my mom 10 million naira. You now tax my mom from that money again. Maybe my mom wants to use that money to go and buy commodities in the market. You now tax the commodities in the market again. So that means you are taxing like times 10 times 5. Every transaction in Nigeria, you are taxing all of them. That's greed. It's been greed, that's wickedness. I own a company, my company will pay company tax. When I pay my workers, you will still come and tax all my workers from their own money again. And when my workers receive their money, maybe they will send to somebody for something for whatever purpose. You will still go and tax that money that person is receiving again. That is what is going to happen in Nigeria. Bandits are coming online, hosting live session. You are still talking about tax nonsense. See, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, if you cannot fix insecurity in Nigeria 100%. Don't talk about taxation in 2026. It's not even necessary. Nobody's paying it. Without the tax policy in 2026, that would be the best in your own interest now. I can be 100% sure that the revenue that you people want to generate from the taxation is going to be for selfish interest. If it's not for selfish interest, then you are being offered a free app, a free transparency app. Go and take it from BS Viva so that you can show Nigerian people that you are going to be transparent with all their revenues. In as much as you don't want to take the app, then it's for selfish interest, and extorting the people for selfish interest in a country where there is high rate of hardship and insecurity to the extent that all the bandits that have surrounded Nigeria, all of them are still armed inside the bush and they are hosting live stream on TikTok. And you are taxing the people, extorting the people for selfish interest in 2026. That would be the height of wickedness. Justice system in Nigeria has been completely destabilized. Go and watch all news channels. They are talking about the justice system in Nigeria. Sentencing Sunday that defended himself against the bandit, they sentenced him to death. Nnamdi Kanu that have been defending his own people, he said, everybody take up your bows, take up your arm and protect your land. That Fulani herdsmen are taking over the whole Nigeria. They have sentenced him to life imprisonment. The justice system of Nigeria is being questioned on international scale. The economy destabilized. Military, they are complaining. Everything in Nigeria has been completely destroyed. And you are talking about taxation. If you don't want Nigeria to tear apart in your own administration, man, go and withdraw that taxation 2026. Wallahi.
Good day to our viewers all over the world and welcome back to Local Journal. I don't know what's wrong with this administration and why they derive joy in making Nigerians suffer or live in abject poverty. I don't know the reason why or the rationale behind this whole tax thing and the impatience towards this whole tax regime. This government has not done enough, or the government itself has not done anything to ensure that there are jobs for the masses or the youth in this country. The youths go out on themselves, try to look for ends meet for themselves and their family. But the government wants to collect 20% out of their earnings in return for doing nothing. You want them to entrust their 20% into your hands so that you can use it in developing the country. How do you want to convince Nigerians that you're going to use this money judiciously? When you have been you've been sitting on our mineral resources, you've been like kind of generating money using the mineral resources we have in Nigeria, the wealth of mineral resources we have in Nigeria, and yet not seeing any development that measures up to a quarter of what you people embezzle. So why do you think that Nigerians are going to trust you? There is no time you don't charge Nigerians. There are so many ways people steal from Nigerians. Nigerians are not complaining. Nigerians have been patient with you people, but you people have not given them the evidence of democracy. You people have not done anything to warrant asking them to pay tax. You're asking somebody you've not given anything to pay tax. In a said country, it's where the government have put the infrastructures and things that the basic amenities needed that the masses need, and they are seeing it that the system is working. That is when you tell them to pay tax, not telling them to pay tax even when you are generating enough money. You are not using it to do anything, rather you are embezzling it, rather you are squandering it, and you are using it for your own personal interest. Then you are coming to tell them to come and pay tax again. Are you people sensitive at all? You are not sensitive. You people are very insensitive to the plight of Nigerians. When you came on board, the first thing you said was that subsidy is gone and we're going to use the money generated from subsidy judiciously so as to take care of Nigerians and so as to better the lives of Nigerians. Well, since there is close to 3 years already, what have we seen? What have we benefited from this subsidy regime? We are still buying for close to 1,000 naira per litre, and you are still telling us we are still going to be paid 5% for every fuel we buy. Nigerians needs to wake up, because if they don't wake up, this government is going to cripple them and is going to make them regret the reason why they voted them into power. This is my opinion. Kindly drop what you think about this in the comment section, and if today is your first time to visit our channel, please kindly like, share and subscribe to our channel.